Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about the photos. And they're all talking about this as if this is like a cool thing that you're getting your photo taken and how tight security is. So this is at 13:45. Let's check this out.
Of Joe Rogan's comedy club, Comedy Mothership.
Oh, no.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Mike from 2012.
No.
Front of the club.
Here we go. Watch this.
One thing I also, by the way,
What he's going to. This is like every guy here. Look at this guy. Short, stubby, kind of chubby guy with a beard. Short, stubby, chubby guy with a beard. Short, stubby, chubby guy with a beard. One of these other like Mexican-y guys with a beard. Here's another short, stubby guy with a beard. They all look like that. Isn't that weird? Like, this must be the typical Joe Rogan guy, is this kind of guy. They all have this shitty beard, this shitty hair. Look how many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all in line. They should only let in one version of that guy per night.
I didn't know about, but I thought was very interesting, and I'm 100% for it. And I could see where some people might be a little upset, but live with it. Because this is Joe Rogan's club, one thing that Joe Rogan has been doing lately, Vulcan, Kill Tony has been doing, Dave Chappelle does it too at all his shows, and a lot of comedy clubs are going into this. You know, your phones are locked up in a yonder bag is what they call it. It's this bag. So when you get there, you put your phone in a bag. If you need to use your phone, you have to go back outside, take it. They'll open it up for you. If you have to use your phone to call a babysitter or something like that.
Babysitter shit. You know, that's the only excuse they'll allow. Do you have to call the babysitter? We'll only allow it if it has something to do with the babysitter and your kid. Otherwise, you having something with your phone. I hope your phones are locked up too, comics. Be reasonable.
They'll open it up for you if you have to use your phone to call a babysitter or something like that. But that makes it so people are paying attention, not recording sets, being assholes and stuff like that. But one thing that I didn't know, but that I guess they do it almost in all the clubs in Canada, somebody told me. And this is something that's been going on a lot recently. This is something new that I've never heard of. When you come in, they actually take a photo of you, like a passport photo, or like if you go to a Costco membership.
How do they say this?
So they know who you are. If you ever are a heckle, or if you're disruptive, or if you're kicked out of the show for being a cunt, they now know exactly who you are by your face and everything. So if you ever try to come again, it will detect that you are.
How will it detect?
And you're on.
They have facial recognition. So let's say you come to the club.
With your ID, like if you have to show your ID.
I don't understand how they do this. So they take your picture. Let's say they take your picture, you heckle, you come back 6 months later. Are they scanning your face to see if it matches you in a database? Software. Really?
They must.
That's crazy. I just don't understand. I mean, for the amount of times it's going to happen, just kick the guy out and I'll make fun of him. It's part of the show.
Which I thought was, at first I was like, holy shit, really? But then I was like, that's actually really awesome.
It's awesome.
Because there's a lot of people we've dealt with, with Kill Tony that have been banned from the club, the show. And they'll sneak their way in once in a while. And what do you think happens? They become an asshole again. They're disruptive. And then we find out, oh, hey, that's that guy that's supposed to.
We got to do this. Cameron, for the next show, when you try to enter our live chat, I want a program to pop up that says, please center yourself in the camera. It shows one of those green outlines of a head. And then you got to take the person's picture. And once the picture is submitted, we let them into the chat room in the live show viewing. Can we set that up for the next show? I just want to see how it goes over. Because that's what they're doing to you here after you pay $60.
To be banned. So that's actually, I thought, something that was very unique that I had not seen before. And I didn't know that was actually something that's actually growing at a lot of comedy clubs and music venues. I guess it's very...
I don't know what I'm going to do if I'm ever confronted with that. I just hope you know that I'm never allowing my picture to be taken, Jules. at any fucking venue. So wherever we go, if that ends up happening somewhere, whoop, see ya.
Except.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
All used in Canada. Somebody told me a lot of Canadian places do this now. So let's check this out. Maybe he'll talk about it. Oh,
There's a little tour of the club for you.
If you don't know this, there's a song
we don't
in
care
the back.
about them.
Remember him? This is all
Okay.
right there.
Some old
Yeah,
men,
with the-
yep.
Holy shit.
Okay, no one cares.
Some of the details. Look at this tile work. This is when you walk in to the club. There's a little spaceship in the tiles.
320. Oh my God, look what they're doing to people. You have to stand like that. Look at this. Watch. Come on. Hit it.
Spaceship in the tiles.
Watch this. They're standing like this as they're being waved down from foot to head with the scanner to make sure they don't have weapons. You're being fully... So this is like going to the airport. This is like TSA, which Joe's against. Joe's against the TSA. He hates them. They've rallied, they've, gone on and on and on about how that was an injustice when that was all happening. Look what you got to do with Joe. I'm not doing this to see Tony Hinchcliffe. Putting your arms out, that's submitting. Look at the hoops you must go through to see Tony Hinchcliffe. Where's my mouse? What the hell happened to my mouse? I'm mouseless. Oh, there it is. Showing people entering. There's the crew.
There's the lobby. There's Fuzzy and Christina.
We don't care
so
about
this is
Fuzzy.
where you, when you go to get your tickets or whatever, you go through, you meet here, and there's a stairway going to the left and there's a stairway going to the right. And that's how you get into the show. I believe the one going to the right is the small room. The left is the big room. There's
You could
also
go to
bathrooms here in the
3510.
lobby.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking at. 3510. Okay, let's go there. We're just learning about the comedy mothership. If you're just tuning in, it's Joe Rogan's new comedy club in Austin, Texas. Which I don't want you going to Austin, by the way. I don't want any of you traveling to Austin, living in
Only if
Austin.
you're passing through.
Yes, and get out of there quick, okay? It's not a safe, it's a very restrictive town now because of Joe. Listen to this. Okay, so Kill Tony is going to be exclusive at the Comedy Mothership. Now, we've seen the stage. It does not look like it could fit a full band, 4 comedians at a table, a comic. We've seen how scrunched they are on this big music stage at the Vulcan, right? We've all seen Kill Tony. So how's that going to work? And is Brian Redban worried? Let's find out.
Gotta love the bomb names. Yeah, I thought that was funny because, it kind of plays on the whole, like, don't bomb on stage, which is, I'm guessing, is what the thought behind that was.
He's beautiful. Just watching him wait.
The stage seems smaller than Vulcan with the band and Kill Tony guest table. That is something that's true. The Vulcan stage is a lot bigger because it is a full band stage or EDM setup. It is a lot bigger. We had to get creative. With we're getting creative with Kill Tony. Kill Tony, by the way, Monday. The next episode that we film
at the new Comedy
at
Mothership.
Joe's new club. And if to tell you that I'm stressed out about it is
Take one of my fuels.
I am very stressed out.
Oh, he's very stressed out. Listen to that here.
Next episode that we film is going to be at Joe's new club. And if to tell you that I'm stressed out about it is I am very stressed out. But we had to get creative with it, the stage. So maybe I won't spoil it. But I like what we came up with.
Can't wait to see this.
It's going to be a little different. But I think it's going to be positive. And by the way, this is something just like when we moved to Vulcan, just like when we moved to Antone's,
Antone's!
This is something that we're going to be constantly tweaking and fixing and changing. So
I don't know why he just couldn't build. I mean, you were building everything from scratch. Why didn't you make the stage big enough for Kill Tony, your main event. Well, I love that. I hope it's a big screwed up mess.
On
and
the
again,
last Kill Tony, they had a tiny drum kit
Yes.
to practice.
so I wonder, on the last episode of Kill Tony, they had almost like a kid's drum set on stage now instead of the full-size kit that you usually see. And I wonder if they're already prepping for the smaller stage. I don't want a kid's drum set. I want a full drum set for Kill Tony. You know, the band is a big part of my experience watching that show. And please mic the band. I don't know why they don't think they need to mic the band. You only hear the band coming through their microphones in the background. It's very low. I don't like that at all. They don't do that on Conan O'Brien. The band is just as loud as Conan's voice. That's how it should be, okay? So very exciting. Thank you, Brian. But